right, hi everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Misfits Room. How is everybody doing today? I, for one, am in a good mood today, and I guess you could say it's because it's Friday. I'm not really sure, but I'm in a good mood. I'm not gonna let it ruin nothing. I'm feeling pretty good, confident, happy. Let's just hope that today's episode is as entertaining as I feel. I don't know. But yeah, I'm feeling really good. Let's see what has happened since last episode that I could update. Thinking. Pretty much nothing. The neighbors that made loud music or were playing loud music last time have since not played anything as of recent, so that's a good thing. Um Anything, because Florida is always wacky. There's always something happening in Florida. So you can really never know. Oh, um, I mean, I guess I can talk about it now, but this is going to be a public service announcement, a PSA for all the people, for all the Trump supporting people that are holding up traffic every Tuesday and every Thursday on the Interstate 95. I'm going to need you to stop because if you are holding up traffic for me to get home, and as soon as I leave work, I want to get home and not spend an hour and a half in traffic, there's a problem. And I'm going to address it. I don't know. I've been debating for months now, and this has been going on since January. We are now in November, and this has been going on since January. What's date? What's today's date? Let me just check. Today's the 5th. So, well, yeah, pretty much because this all happened after the whole January 6th thing and yada, 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 whatever. So, this has been going on for 11 months. Um, you sore losers. Get over it. Trump is not president. He did not win. You got another 3 years to figure out how to get him back in office or whatever. But as of right now, he lost. Get over it. Stop holding up traffic. There are literally at first, for like when it first started back in like I don't know February or so, when it like really started popping off, there was like a whole bunch of people up there just with signs and music and having a good fine. But you're disrupting traffic, and you're making a regular 45 to 50 minute drive home. You're making it an hour to an hour and a half, and I don't appreciate it. So now it's trickled down to at least 8 people max and 4 people at the least, and those little people still hold up traffic. And I just feel like you gotta find something to do. You just gotta. I know you're retired and I know you don't have anything to do lately, but holding up traffic is not a pastime for the retired people. So I'm gonna need y'all to just let it go. Just let it go. It's not gonna change anything. You holding up your signs for the next 4 years is not gonna change anything. All you're doing is holding up. That's all you're doing. All you're doing is holding up traffic. You're not helping anyone. You're not. It's not a form of protest or you're not doing anything, but just being annoying. So I would appreciate it if you would tell a fellow, I guess, Trump supporter, whatever it is, Republican. I don't know what you guys are, but if you would, just talk to one another and ask each other to stop getting on the bridge to I-95. If you know what I'm talking about, I would just like you to talk to those people, your friends, and address it. And we can talk in the next 3 years when a new when a new election happens. But until then, stop. Please stop. That's all I have to say on that. That's the only thing that I would say that has like bothered me this entire week is every Tuesday and Thursday. And not every Tuesday, not every Thursday, but sometimes both. These people on the highway just disrupting traffic it's just not the way. And I don't like it. I really don't like it. What just happened here? All right, with that being said, let's get into today's episode because I don't really have a lot of substance today. I just kind of want it. Today's Friday. I don't want to get too emotional, political, whatever. I know I just started off with a little rant, political rant ish, not really, but like I don't want to do that today. Like we're not doing that today. But today's topics per se are a little, just a little they're not all out there. So we're just gonna have fun and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. So if you remember last episode, if you were listening, I hope you were, we were talking about how freaking strawberry milk literally disappeared from the face of the earth, at least where I went to elementary school, like in my county where I grew up. I grew up where I live now in this county for the majority of my life. And something really fishy has been happening or had happened when I was a kid where, and I know people that are from here know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. There was a point in time when I went to school, you either had chocolate milk, strawberry milk, or regular, just plain, I wouldn't say vanilla, but just regular plain milk. And I feel like in the third grade, that's when everything started to change. One day, it happened on one, it literally happened on 1 week. And then I don't know what happened. So I guess, let's just, for time's sake, let's just say Monday was a regular day. I always got strawberry milk with my lunch, whatever, put in my little pin, whatever, ate my food. Next day is Tuesday, less and less. I still, I'm reaching for the last one, or sometimes, just trying to scramble and get the last strawberry milk because they all put it up and you just got to reach in and get your stuff and go. And then I feel like it was on a Wednesday where it's just like, for some reason there's no strawberry milk today. I wonder why that is. Maybe they ran out. Me, literally in like the third grade, like maybe they ran out and maybe they're waiting on a truck to come in. Why my brain thought to go there as a logical explanation, I don't know. So after Wednesday, it's now Thursday, and I was like, it's Thursday. They know we're out of strawberry milk, right? The truck with strawberry milk would have come in already. I'm sure of it. So I don't know what the deal is, but somebody's got to fix this. And then Friday rolls around and there's just no strawberry milk. And I'm like, dang, they did not pay their bill or something? Like, what's going on? Something's weird here. So then next week, Monday again, and there's no strawberry milk. And ever since, it literally happened within the course of like 3 days, but like in the middle of the school year. It's not like they waited for the school year to end or at the beginning of, like, they just did it in the most random. It was so weird. Strawberry milk just disappeared. And now, up until I talked about it and remembered it on the last episode, I was like, I need to look into what the heck happened. Something happened here and I need to know what happened. So I Googled it because, I had to have a topic to talk about for today's episode. So I Googled it, and the most shocking, not that shocking, but tugged at my heartstrings a little bit because my life, this was my life at one point, So I did not know, and I blamed Michelle Obama for this. And I'm not too entirely sure. I didn't really. Most of this shit I'm talking about, I don't really research it. I'm not a news reporter. I talk about a whole bunch of shit and opinionate when my opinion doesn't need to be in the world. And my opinion validates nothing. I just want to talk and just get it out of my system. So for some reason I decided to blame Michelle Obama because I felt like she was the one responsible for this whole thing that happened on Nickelodeon when I would be home. And there would be days, those workout days or the be outside days or whatever, where they would literally there would be no cartoons, no shows, no TV show, nothing. The entire day is a banner of it just saying, oh, the like regular TV programming will like return like either tomorrow or like later at 8 or something. And you were like, you had to, quote unquote, had to go outside and play and be active. Sorry, Michelle, little did you know that Fox and TBS and freaking Comedy Central and all the other shows that, good try, Michelle, good try. Like, I commend you for it. But there were other shows that I could watch and didn't have to go outside and wasn't going to go outside anyways. But I thought that she was responsible for the whole milk conundrum thing that was happening. I think I'm wrong. But with that being said, apologies to her. It was wrong of me to assume. But I went looking and I saw, I don't know how it is in other states or whatever, but in my county in Florida, they banned it. They legit just banned it. Like, it's not allowed. It's not, since 2007. It's partly in here, yeah. It banned, and by it, the Palm Beach County School District where I live, Palm Beach County, South Florida, they freaking banned strawberry milk in 2007 after concerns were raised about the dyes in it. And this fall, they are targeting chocolate milk. Now they want to get rid of chocolate milk. Now they just want to get rid of it. They just want plain milk. If they're going to do that, you might as well just get rid of the whole milk industry and call it a day. Because why? Why? I don't understand. It's just like so there's just this fall, Washington D.C. schools banned the sweet drink, which can pack up to 31 grams of sugar. Ooh, wow, and an 8-ounce serving. So have districts in New York City, California, and Colorado. They've already banned it. They've already banned it. Banned it. Not allowed. In New York, California, and Colorado. That is insane. That is insane. Yeah, see, these people make, but some lunch ladies and school nutritionists too, and the dairy industry that fills the fridges argue that if you ditch chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry flavored milk, students' thirst for milk will drop 35%. So it's just like, do you want us to drink milk and strengthen our bones and our knees and stuff like that? So when we get older, we have the calcium to live? Or are you taking away the thing that we need to grow? You can't regulate what I like. Now there's, we're getting into touchy topics when we talk about government regulating, certain things, but like now you're messing with things that don't need to be regulated. All right, let children be children and let them have whatever milk they want, whether they want strawberry, chocolate, vanilla, the unhealthy one, the healthy one. Let just let the kids be kids. Why are we putting children on diets at in the third grade? I just don't understand. I just don't understand. And now they're just claiming that it's basically the whole cause of why we have so many obese children. And I'm like, I don't think the milk is the problem. What the problem is, I mean, everybody, first of all, everybody gets the same set of food at school. So if that was the case, everybody would be obese. I would be obese. Now, I'm getting myself into a little sticky situation here. I would be obese if we're going to blame milk, chocolate milk, or strawberry milk on why children are obese, which is not the case. And I'm just saying, everybody got the same food. At least when I was there, everybody got the same food. So I don't think the milk is the problem. I think it's the household. I think the household might be the problem. What are you feeding your kids that is making them overweight, and then going to school is just adding to it? I don't think, because I'm just saying, if we're just gonna blame school lunch, and school lunch, if we're gonna blame school lunch on obesity, why am I not fat? I just wanna talk, because I was a fiend. And maybe the whole chemicals or whatever is what maybe got me quote unquote addicted to the strawberry milk, because I would not waver. That was the only flavor that I liked. I barely liked milk to begin with. I don't like plain whoops. I don't like plain milk unless I'm like eating it with a cereal or like a cookie. I don't like plain milk. Chocolate milk, it depends. But strawberry milk, like that flavor was the only reason why I drank milk. Other than that, I didn't even like the chocolate flavored milk at school because it was just lackluster. That was the only way we were gonna get calcium into my system, and now they're taking it away from these poor children. Now, I don't know. I just find it interesting. I just found it so interesting. It's so weird. What else is here? I didn't read this whole thing because I was just like, I'm just playing it out for the episode, but I just didn't really read into it because I just felt like, there's a whole bunch of goody two shoe mommies and new moms and parents and stuff who want the best for their kids and yada yada yada, and they want their kids to be healthy, and I get that, and that's good for you, but I don't really care. Chocolate is candy, and I do not understand why it is okay for kids to eat candy all day long. I'm sorry, but one carton of chocolate milk at lunchtime, it's not hurting nobody. Okay. Just because Sandy's kids are crazy with the freaking chocolates and stuff doesn't mean that my kids are. You know what I mean? Pick and choose your lane. This is not your lane. No. I just thought this story was really interesting because I literally just had a fleeting memory. I was like, wait a minute. I feel like I was in the Matrix or something. Like, I remember vividly having strawberry milk, or did I not? And then it turns out they banned it in 2007 because they were making kids obese. Yeah, sure. But yeah, that's it for that. I mean, y'all can go ahead and read this whole thing, but after, I'm just like over it. I just wanted to make my point and say that I don't agree with it. But again, I don't have kids, and it's been a long time since I've had strawberry milk. I mostly go for coffee now. I mostly just put chocolate in my coffee, and I'm pretty much okay. So I'm just gonna leave that at that. And let's see what's next on the document. Again, I'm telling you, today's just gonna be a nice chill freaking episode. So we're not gonna get into too much. Oh, I was on Twitter, and I was like, I was running low on topics. Like I didn't have anything really to talk about of substance on the podcast for today because I was just doing a whole bunch of stuff, and I was like, I need to find something to talk about because I just completely forgot that I was going to do this. And then I was just scrolling on Twitter, just to scroll on Twitter, trying to really understand Twitter because I have it and I tweet. I'm using air quotes for those of you listening on the audio version, but I don't really know what Twitter is. Like, I know what Instagram is, I know it like the back of my hand. It's just, I know it's me, I know it. I barely know Facebook. Like, Facebook, I had a Facebook before I had, well, did I? I think I had a Facebook before I had Instagram, but still, like, Twitter is a whole different world that I just don't know how to interact with it. I don't know how to use it, and I'm trying my very best. I just don't know. Same thing with TikTok. Me and TikTok, we have a love-hate relationship. When I'm really into TikTok, I'll spend 6, 7 hours on it, which bro, let me tell you, that's another day. That's another time, another day. But it is so addicting, and so are Facebook videos. Okay, and there is something wrong with me. I'm going on a tangent, but there is something so wrong with me because I don't know what it is about army or like soldiers or whatever, like coming back home and seeing their family. I like force myself to watch it because I just want to cry tears of happiness. And I'm just like, why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why do you put yourself in these positions? I'm literally, as soon as I get home from work, I'm just chilling on my bed and I'm just scrolling through Facebook, and then I see this one video, and you know how like it's just same thing like TikTok where it just pushes the video without you even asking for it. It just goes to the next one, and they know what I like, which is the military people coming back home from being abroad or whatever. And the hugging and the crying and the 3-year-old going to the dad and saying, Daddy, oh my God, that shit makes me cry. It makes me tear up. And I just have here tears of happiness, and I don't even know these people. So that's a problem. But what was I talking about? I was on Twitter. I don't understand Twitter. But I came across a section of, they just called it funny tweets, and I was like, what is that? And then I came across this tweet. Hold on, let me pull it up. I got a burp. It was a burp, and then it turned into a hiccup. No. No. How did this happen? How did this happen? Oh no. Oh no. This is why I don't use Twitter, because it doesn't make sense. So I have this link to a tweet that I was going to talk about, and I can't really remember what it was. And I'm looking for it, and it literally said this tweet is from a suspended account. So now I don't even know. I don't even know now. Dang, what did I put in my notes? Wow, how lackluster. Wow, way to ruin the moment, Twitter. See, this is why I don't use it. Old school voicemails. Oh, okay. So it basically said, it was like a meme or something, and it was just like when you hear your own voice in a recording, and it reminded me of when the whole like voicemail eras. People barely leave voicemails nowadays. At least like for like to like friends and stuff like that. Like I don't do that anymore. Like if you don't answer, I'm gonna just text you. At this point, I don't even call you. I just text you. But like the whole voicemail era. Does anybody remember that? Like creating your little funny voicemail, like your outgoing voicemail, or the prank voicemail where it's just like, hello? Oh, you're not really talking to me right now. My phone is off, but I'll call you. Like, like the stupid stuff where other people would, God, I miss those days. Or when you would put like music, like, hey, you just missed me, but I'll get back to you. I don't know what I'm talking about. Those were the days. And I can't believe the tweet is gone. Twitter is dead to me. I have so many other Twitter links, and I hope they work. Now's the time, though. Now's a great time to kick it a break. We're going to go to a break, and we're going to come back and continue my Twitter saga. All right, and we're back from the break. Hi. Again, I don't know why I'm such a in a giddy in a giddy mood today. I'm so just honestly, it's the weekend. I think it's pretty much just the weekend. I know when I record the next episode on Monday, I'm gonna be so just out of my element. But yeah, back to Twitter. I cannot believe it. Wow. Oh, wait, see, another thing that happened on Twitter. But Twitter gives me the weird sort of like news that I didn't ask for. On Instagram, you get the curated, stuff that you like and you filter through, and you know what to expect from Instagram. But Twitter is a whole different world. It's randomness everywhere, and for that, I love it. But it's just, I don't know. I gotta really immerse myself into it. So follow me on Twitter. It's no, I'll put it in some sort of link. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm using my second Twitter for the podcast, the Misfits House. You can follow me there if you want. It doesn't matter to me in either way. But this other tweet that was also like it was in a thread of like funny tweets, and this other one came out, and I listen. I'm not a news channel. I'm not Fox News, and I'm not Channel 5, and I'm not CNN. So most of the stuff that I'm talking about, I rarely will either fact check it or just like I'm going off of what the internet says, and 3 times out of 10 it's right. Pick and choose your battles. Okay, pick and choose your battles, and if you really want to know the facts, you can go look up the facts yourself. Okay, but this came across my feed yesterday, and I had a lot of thoughts. Can we talk about the chicken industry or the turkey industry and how much big poultry makes money? Like, who? First of all, I want to talk to, was it the Native American? I just want to talk to whoever thought that it was a great idea to just have this constant tradition of guaranteed money on this specific day. No matter what, there's always a guaranteed income on Thanksgiving or the day before Thanksgiving or whatever that week leading up. There's always a guarantee money to be spent, money to be earned on this day. And I think it's genius. Just like, excuse me, I had to like burp like 3 different times, but just like Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day was curated for people who have shops that sell roses and bears and stuff like that. Same thing, and I'm gonna get to it later, but same thing with freaking the firework industry. 4th of July, New Year's, twice a year. Make bank all the time. And that's why there's always one specific place I feel like which is the main place where everybody gets fireworks, or at least other companies who also sell. Those companies go to that main place to sell, resell fireworks. We're gonna get to that. But apparently, back in 2020, a 16-pound turkey cost $28.80. Apparently, this year, 2021, it's going to be $55.20 for a 16-pound turkey. Number one, I would like to say turkey is the most driest, driest chicken in the entire universe. Every time. Every single time. Doesn't matter who cooks it. Whether it's my mom, whether it's my auntie, no matter what it doesn't matter who makes the damn bird. It's always dry. For an award, for not even an award, for the most expensive chicken I keep saying chicken, but it's not a chicken, it's a turkey. It's different, but not really. Is it really politically correct? Am I being correct? Am I offending the chicken community? I don't know. But for the one bird that you eat the one time a year, you would think that the big poultry industry would at least make it an attempt to make a juicy, savory chicken. But no, we gotta have a dry chicken every time. And we make sure that we buy this ridiculously expensively dry chicken every year. Why is that? Why is that? I would like to know. I would like to know. And you know what? I'm going to type it up right now. How much does the poultry, that's not how you spell it, industry, let's see, make on Thanksgiving? giving. Wow, I suck at typing. How do I have an office job? Okay, let's see. How do turkey producers take home the moolah? Let's see. Or just because I don't know. You would expect award winning birds. Nah, dry every time. And I'm being so serious. My aunt has cooked it. My dad's aunt or whatever has cooked it. My mom has cooked it. I've been to other people's houses. I have, and I've eaten them. I've been there, and they're all the same. They're all insanely dry, and that's why there's 1,000 different sides and extra potato here and salad here and stuffing this and sweet potato that. That's why there's all the extra stuff to keep your mind off of the bad shit, which is the $50 chicken sitting on the table that nobody wants. I'm sorry. I'm just. Who would have thought that this meant so much to me? Okay. Why is this? Why can't I just search up one topic and like get one main answer and be done with it? Why? Why do I have to read a whole article? Look at the chicken. The turkey. Again, my bad to the chicken community and the turkey community. I just want a chart or something, or just give me a money. Just give me a number. Farmers and ranchers take home 11 cents from every dollar that consumers spend on their Thanksgiving meal. 11 cents from every dollar. So if we're, oh my god, math. Frick. Okay. Let me get my phone. 11 cents from every dollar. So if we're making, hold on. Math was like my amazing, math was the only thing I was good at in school. So 11 cents for every dollar. This year it's going to be like 55. They make $6 a chicken. How does that make any sense? How are you selling me a $55 chicken and you only get $6 back? There's some sort of flaw there, and these farmers are not making money. So who the heck is taking all this money? There's something big going on here. Oh my god, on average, farmers receive 14 cents of every food dollar consumers spend throughout the year, while more than 85% of the food cost, which is the rest of the $55, costs marketing, processing, wholesaling, distributing, and retailing. As Thanksgiving farmers illustrate, the farmer share it the farmer share is even lower for things. No way. They're losing money. This whole time I thought they were making money. They are literally losing money as a result of this. We have to be outraged as a community. This is insane. What? No freaking way. No wonder farmers all over the world are protesting. It all makes sense. Wheat farmers, now these are people that make the ingredients that have bread and whatever. 4 cents for 12 dinner rolls that are $2.29. What? 4 cents? That's ridiculous. Dairy producers, the people who do dairy products, $1.44. So a gallon of milk that costs $4.59, those farmers only get $1.44 back. That is ridiculous. Oh my god. So who's really the monster here? The marketing people that are selling these. But like, my question is, why are we marketing and well, I guess I understand the whole processing and wholesaling and distributing, but I mean, how much money? I mean, I need to see a breakdown. I need to see a breakdown and see who the real monsters is. Is it the people distributing, charging hella extra? Is it the people marketing that are charging a whole bunch of money? Who's the big people calling the shots here? Oh my god. Oh wait, I also want to look up fireworks too. Like, how do fireworks companies, let's see, how much does the firework industry, oh my god, I cannot spell. How much does the fireworks firework industry. Nope, that's not it either. Industry, how much? I should be specific. Money. That's the firework industry make. Wow, that took way too long. The firework frenzy follows a year when firework sales revenues are nearly doubled. Why is this opening up a new page? I don't know. 1 billion in 2019 to 1.9 billion. Oh my god. See, but I'm only thinking about like New Year's and 4th of July, but like there's constant fireworks happening at Disneyland, which I didn't put together until I just saw it right here. Oh my god. What else uses fireworks? Pretty much just Disney World, Disneyland. Huh. Is Disneyland in charge of the fireworks? Are they running a whole monopoly scheme here that I don't know about? Huh. Or are just fireworks a lot more mainstream that I just make it to be and I only see it more often at Walmart when 4th of July and New Year's rolls around? Again, like I said at the beginning, at the top of the show, I am in no way highly educated. The only class that I was proficient in and very well good in, and just barely, as you can tell right now, would be math. English, of course, is my first language, but I act like it's my third. And wow, I am amazed. What a rabbit hole this was. $55 for a freaking bird? Ain't no way. No. You can just make meatballs. You can shoot. We can go for shoot, I don't even know. I mean, what else is, I mean, I guess a regular chicken, but the way that things are looking now, they're going to mark up the prices just for a stupid chicken, same way they do for a turkey. I wonder why that is. I wonder why that is. Because it's not like anything changed. Like, even with like Black Friday and what? See, you saw that? I'm not going down that road. I'm not going down that road. That's a sticky road that I gotta do research for, and I'm not that person. I'm not that person. Why do we still have turkeys on Thanksgiving? Like, why is that like a tradition that we don't rule out? You know why? Because it's been force fed down our throats since we were 4 years old and started kindergarten and started learning about history of everything, and then now everybody wants to have a turkey dinner on Thanksgiving because that's what Sally's doing. And if Sally's family's doing it, why can't we do it? You know? What's wrong with our family that we can't have Thanksgiving with a big bird? That's what's happening. Peer pressure at elementary school that we internalize and take home to our parents and complain, and then your parents have no need but to make this 4-year-old's dreams come true, just like Santa Claus. Just saying. Just saying. Easter Bunny too. And who else? What else is there? Santa Claus and Easter Bunny pretty much. And the whole Valentine's Day thing, although I like things and it's an excuse because I don't really get things that often, so it is an excuse to get stuff on Valentine's Day because why not? But that's only if you're like in a relationship, so that really, I mean, it's situational. So let's see what happens this Valentine's Day coming around. And I've noticed every podcast, I think it's like the last 2 or 3 podcasts, that I keep leaving my earrings in, and then when I'm done podcasting, I'm taking them off now, but when I'm done at recording, my ears are so like irritated at the bottom because I have these headphones on, and like I'm looking at myself, I'm like, what is that on me? Anyways, wow, are you just as amazed as I am, or do you not care? I feel like I lost a lot of people with just that one topic. Oh my god. But don't have no fear, have no worries. I'm moving on to the next thing. So, yeah, in other news, a wild moose broke into a school, and I can only imagine that he was either looking for his good friend Olaf, or what's the guy's name? Kristoff. Maybe even Elsa too. Yeah, and I don't blame him. You know, kids nowadays really really like the whole, you know, Frozen movies and stuff like that, and I can only imagine that the moose saw a kid's backpack and was like, oh my god, it's Olaf. You know, there's an Olaf backpack. Oh my god, it's him. I'm gonna find him. Rams himself in through the window. First of all, why are these? I gotta look at this picture. This is not safe. I don't know how I would feel in a classroom where the entire wall is a huge glass window. No, ma'am. Why does that look like a house? Is there a house? Is that a house literally like across the street? Why is there a school bus? There's a lot of this picture that I did not analyze. Because first of all, this classroom is literally like two steps. Whoever lives across the street should never be late in a day of their life going to school, because that's a literal house across the street. What else is here? Big moose. There's a shoe rack over here. Why is there a shoe rack? This is a very interesting. Ooh, somebody left their phone. They didn't give a fuck. They left their phone. They done left their phone. Wow. They said, nah, I'm bouncing. I'm bouncing. So, is that the teacher's desk? I wonder what grade this is. See, I'm going to assume it's a middle school because I see a whole bunch of avocados that look like middle schoolers, you know, as a part of an activity, yada, yada, yada. Went and decorated that. Or elementary school. I wonder if it says anything. So this moose broke in through the window at Sylvia's school. The kids were fine. Oh my god, there's more pictures. Oh my god, is this another one? Oh my god, the poor moose is just sitting there. Aw, he just really misses his friend Olaf or Kristoff. Elsa, where you at? Elsa, where you at? Elsa, do you want to build a snowman? Because he's looking for a snowman. I'm trying to look to see if there's any more pictures. That is insane. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the classroom? I just need the footage. I just need to see it. Does he take a, does he wind up? Does he go all the way back just to, get the momentum to just like ram through? Like, I just want to know the whole process. What really happened here? I clicked the hashtags and there's more. What is this? Oh, how traumatizing. A bunch of police or whatever it is. I'm saying traumatizing as if it didn't traumatize the children in the room. Please tell me that they didn't slaughter this animal. Oh no, it's safely returned to the wild. Oh, thank God. I thought I was just showing y'all a dead carcass on my thing, but it's not. They clearly state, YouTube, if you're watching this, the animal was safely returned. That is not a dead animal on my screen. But wow. How crazy. How insanely crazy. A moose. What kind of animal would come through our classroom if I was in school right now? The only animal, like an alligator, probably like crawling through the front door. Maybe they wouldn't really break a glass, but maybe an alligator. I feel like our biggest problem is probably an alligator or snake. We don't really got to worry about moose. How much strength does this moose have to ram through a freaking window like that? Let's just see. How heavy is a moose? We got a lot of questions today. Oh my, we're back to the hippo situation. An adult moose can weigh from 840 to 1,500 pounds. I weigh about 120. So imagine 8 to 9 to 10 of me. Whoa, not even 15 of me. Oh my God, that's a big boy. That is a big boy. Oh, they only live from 15 to 25 years. Oh, not so much like a hippo. That's too bad. Their population is increasing. Well, good for them. From 4'6" to 6'9" at their shoulder is how tall they could be. So about the same height as a basketball player. Is that what we're getting at here? I don't know about that. 35 miles per hour? Okay, we're talking school zone. School zone speed limit. Okay. Now I'm going off a tangent. I know I'm losing a whole bunch of listeners here, but this is interesting. Moose height compared to human. I just gotta look at this. I just gotta look at it. Where's a human? I need a human standing next to a moose. Is this real? Oh my god. Why am I whispering? What? Oh, there's a dog on the moose. Oh, that's funny. Whoa, my god. Just got this picture from Reddit. Holy whoa. Yeah, but I need to see people standing next to them, not sitting next to them. Oh my god. These animals are massive. Yeah, but I need to see it in real life, not these fake ones, the real one. Oh my god. That is not real. That is not real. Oh my god, the legs on these animals. Wow. Wow. I'm so fascinated. See, the funny part of it is that there's not a lot of these pictures because these animals must be hella tough. Oh my god. Wow, you learn something new every day. And I, for one, just learned that a moose is taller than an average person. You heard that here first. Now that is real news. That is not fake news, and I have validated it through Google. So you're welcome. Your daily dose of information coming at you. Okay, let's see. Okay, there's 2 more things on my document that I want to talk about, and this next one, literally, it every time I think about it and remember it and see it happening on social media, it makes my heart so full. We'll talk about it after the break. So, yeah, we're gonna take a break. All right, and we're back from break time. Now, first and foremost, I gotta look up his name. I keep forgetting. First of all, okay, sometimes I don't make any sense. I'm trying to just, I need to gather my thoughts. I gotta get more professional at gathering my thoughts. But if you haven't seen the show You on Netflix, it's an amazing show. I haven't watched the new season coming out because I expected one thing and then I've been hearing spoilers about what it actually is. And I'm like, I'm having an internal battle whether I want to watch it or not. And I know I'm going to watch it eventually, but I'm not ready for it. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I know I'm going to watch it, just not now. Maybe when I'm off in the next 2 weeks on my vacation. I'm not sure. But either way, the first 2 seasons of this show is amazing. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's just, I mean, the whole gist of the show. And if you probably, if you haven't watched it, I'm sure you've heard of what it is. It's basically a guy who's like a heartthrob, who's like, he's so bad. And you, at least for me, at least for me and in every other girl that watches the show, is that he's so just cute and nerdy at the same time, but he's also a stalker. And that bad part of it makes you want him so bad, but you know you shouldn't, but you do anyway. That's that. In the main character's name, I'm gonna pull his face up if you guys don't know what he looks like. But he's like an unconventional, like cute guy, if you know what I mean. He's not like a, why did I want to say The Rock? He's not we're not comparing him to The Rock, but you know what I'm getting at. He's just, look at that face. Just the nerdy, innocent with the beard face, but he's also has the mysterious look where you just know he's trouble. Yes, Penn Badgley? Badley? I wish I knew, but I don't know where they got Penn from. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I think he's cute, but I don't like his name. What's going on with my dog over here? Oh, I just gotta leave him alone. I'm just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. But yeah, Penn Badgley. Penn Dayton Badge? What is going? I'm sorry. I don't like your name. I'm so sorry. No way. His birthday was November 1st. He's a Scorpio. Oh my god. He's married? He has a son? I'm sorry. I'm having a moment. Domino? His wife's name is Domino Kirk. If only you can see my face right now. Domino? James Badgley. What's going on with James? Nothing with James. Let's go to images. I'm sorry. I did not know that this happened. Who is this woman? Why is this happening? My life is shattering before my eyes. Look at this family. I'm upset. I can't look at this. I can't look at it. I can't look at it. Traumatized. Anyways, back to the what I was getting at. So that guy, Penn Badgley, and Cardi B recently, I guess, found out about each other. I forgot what it was. I think it was doing some sort of like press thing or whatever. And I think he had mentioned Cardi, and then Cardi saw the interview on Twitter and then responded to it. And my dog is losing his mind. What's going on? Are you joking or what's going on? You good? Sounded like you're having an episode. Do you want to be part of the episode? No? Okay. Anyways, continuing. So they had an exchange on Twitter. It was funny, cute. I loved it. And then the unthinkable happens. Literally, what's going on? Can dogs have asthma? I think my dog is having an asthma attack. Are you okay? Are you okay? Okay, I don't know. You're making me lose my train of thought, to be honest with you. I might just have to kick you out next time. Anyways, back to Cardi B. So, whether it was the show You or Penn Badgley, I still love the story, but they sent her a hat with the words "Hello You." If you've seen the show, you would know the reference, but it says "Hello You," and then there's a note attached to it, and the guy's name in the character in the guy's the character in the show, his name is Joe, and if you watch the show, you would understand because he also narrates the entire thing all the way through, and it's just like I read this in like his voice, like subconsciously, and like I just couldn't get it out of my mind, and I thought it was just really the greatest marketing, whatever, the greatest marketing happening right before my eyes, and I love every minute of it. So it says, "Hello, you. My stalking and killing may have make a oh wait." The other funny part about this is that they're using like the lyrics of Cardi B's songs. It's just I love the interaction. So it says, "Hello, you. My stalking and killing may make me a certified freak 7 days a week, but it also brought me to you, Cardi B. You have a way with social media. You are meaningful, substantive. What? Again, English, not my first language. Substantive. I just like you. You are authentic, nuanced, just as you are with your music. Keep me on my toes, the ones that are left at least. You can keep me caged. You can't keep me caged in, and it's refreshing. Can't wait to see you slaying in this hat, but I certainly hope you don't disappear. Au revoir, Joe Goldberg." I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. This is so funny, but my reading interpretation didn't really help the cause, but I loved it so much. I loved it so much. Oh my god, one tweet, a response under it said, "Is Offset okay?" Because the guy is known to kill certain people in order to get close to the person that he's stalking, and that's just, I love it. And then the one under next to it says, "He's probably in the glass box somewhere." That's funny. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, anything else? No, but then Eck. Yeah, that was just one thing I just had to. I don't know. It just makes my world complete because they're like two different people on two different spectrums. Because like Cardi B, and this person is just like this character on this show, and then the fact that they met in my world, in my weird parallel universe, I don't know. It just made me smile. One of the things that just made me smile. Um, one other thing that I have on here that I literally put in here last minute that I really don't know if I want to talk about it, but I gotta burp again. I should probably just get checked out. The amount of just gas that my body holds is concerning. But I wrote in my document here that I want to talk about cancel culture and how it really annoys me. Let me just check on how much time I've been going on. I've been going for an hour. Do I really want to? I feel like I've brushed over it before. If I'm going to really talk about it, I really got to talk about it. And it's just. Here's the thing. Oh my god, here's the thing. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't want to go down that road, but if I'm going to go down that road, I'm going to go down that road. Maybe I should just talk about it and then just never have to talk about it ever again. So the only reason that I'm bringing it up now is because I was watching a YouTube video by this person. She goes by the name of Smoky Glow on her YouTube channel. And anybody that's listening still now, if you don't understand the YouTube world like I do, you can literally stop watching because you are not gonna care about what I'm gonna say for the next maybe like 5 to 7 minutes. I promise you're not gonna hurt my feelings, but I know you're. It takes a certain type of person to actually want to listen to what I'm gonna talk about. But if you're gonna stay, thank you so much. But I was watching one of her videos and she was talking about the whole Shane Dawson. If you don't know who Shane Dawson is, again, go ahead and leave the room. You don't have to listen to this. But she was talking about the return of Shane Dawson. Now, most people would know who he is in a sense because he got into some controversial stuff because of with the whole Will Smith family. And I'm not gonna get into that because it's long and done. I really don't care about it anymore. But he recently he had left YouTube and stopped making, at least uploading or just like in the public eye. He just like disappeared and like stopped making music videos. He was just in his house all the time or whatever. Music videos? What? YouTube videos. Did I just say music videos? I don't know, but I mean YouTube videos. So he literally just like stopped, and then when was it? Shoot. It was the beginning of this month. What day is it today? Oh, it's the 5th. It was literally Monday when he came out and made um his first return to YouTube movie, or was it? Shit. No, it was 2 weeks ago because it was Anyways, he came back to YouTube. This is beside the point. And in the beginning he addressed, the controversy just a little bit, not too much, and then he just moved on into the video that he wanted to make because he just wanted to come back and start creating. And it's a whole you got to look into it because I'm not going to explain it. And if you really want to know, you can just look up. There are several YouTube videos on this topic, but he came back to YouTube. The main reason why people don't like him is because he in the past, and I'm going to use the word the past, that's a very pertinent word. He has done a lot of quote unquote racist characters, remarks, inappropriate jokes, and he got a lot of backlash from that. If I feel like it stemmed from one thing, and then everything just people just started looking into his entire history, and then everything that happened many years ago, they tacked it on to everything that was happening now. With that being said, as a person of color and as a person who watched him for several years, even when he was doing that stuff, that I didn't really find it offensive in my own in my sense. Other people may have, and that's something that they have to address. At least for me, the people that he was supposed to be offending, or cancel culture made it seem like he was offending, it didn't really affect me as it might have other people, and that's fine. And if I can agree to forgive him or accept his apology, that's on me. That's not on anybody else. That's on me. And if I choose to continue watching this person, then I can choose to continue watching this person, and that's my choice. Right? We're gonna leave it. That's that. I'm trying to tread so lightly because this world would literally cancel, and I hate using the cancel word, but this world would literally eat you up and chew you out alive, and I don't know. But then again, I've been bullied all my life, so what can you really say to me that's gonna hurt my feelings? Not much. But I'm trying to read. I wrote a couple notes. So yeah, she was talking about it, and she was like, the whole point about her video that upset me is, one, she's a white woman, and I made a comment on her channel, and I'm gonna read it actually because this is what really upsets me about this thing in particular, with the whole canceling and holding people accountable, which is just annoying. Again, she's a white woman talking about a white man who did something potentially racist on his channel or whatever it is. So I commented, what's annoying is people talking about the controversial things that he has done when they are not even the community that he offended. Y'all don't have the right to say that his apology is insufficient when it's not even meant for you. which is true. I hate when people who are not part of the community, if you're not a black person, if you are not the person that the offensive stuff is meant to be offended to, I just started playing. If you are not the community that was affected by it, you have no right to say whether his apology is stupid or he didn't even make an apology or you don't even have the right to say that, I feel like, because you are not the community that he offended. So you cannot say that his apology was insufficient when it wasn't even meant towards you. I feel like in a sense I can say that I can comment on it because I am the people of color that they are talking about, that they're offending, although I am Latina, but still I am looked as a, I don't even know, but do you see what I'm getting at? Do you see what I'm getting at? So it's people like that who continue the narrative and they just say, if he's truly remorseful and if he truly wants to show that he's changed as a person, he would just leave YouTube to begin with and never come back. And I'm just like, how is that fixing the problem? How is, if anything, that's so hypocritical? If anything, that's just getting rid of a big guy. And my dog is scratching himself, ruining the show. Smokey, get a grip. Get a grip. I'm waiting his flea medication. I'm like, I have like a renewal where it comes every 4 weeks. And oh, what is going on? I swear to God, my dog is a hypochondriac, and I swear. You have issues, my guy. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So yeah, I feel like it's hypocritical in a sense for her to say that if he's gonna, oh my God, the burping. You know what? Like mother, like son. I see where he gets it from, this dog of mine. Anyways, so for her to say that in order for him to feel truly remorseful and to truly show that he's a changed person, he should just not even come back to YouTube, because then it would just then it would really show that you are really sorry and remorseful and apologetic, when that doesn't really change anything, or that's not really an apology to just have him disappear completely. Because what that's really saying to me as a person who it offended or it was about, for me, it just makes it look like you just want more room to make your own money. When a bigger creator is out of the way, that's more room for you to say what you want to say about that person and make money off of them. So, like, I feel like people need to get off their high horse and just let people change and grow. Because at the end of the day, we are humans. We are not perfect by any means. Humans are not perfect. Animals, everything, nothing is freaking perfect. And we should be allowed to make mistakes, because that is the only way we grow. We only grow when we make mistakes and understand why it was not okay and continue and go from there. But if you keep bringing on or bringing up things that happened 10 years ago, 5 years ago, a year ago, or when I was 12, when I was 5, if you constantly bring that up, you are not letting that plant grow. You're basically just throwing on dirt to I don't know, to a leaf or a stem that's literally trying to break through the ground and, like, come through and grow. You just keep adding dirt to it. You just won't let it grow and nourish and flourish. You just won't let it do it, because well, he's not really being accountable. He hasn't really apologized. He hasn't really apologized the way that I would like for him. It has nothing to do with you. It doesn't. It has nothing to do with you. And that's the same. I feel the same way, because I know people, when they listen to this, are going to listen or remember when I talked about Dave Chappelle. And I am not part of the LGBT, like, I'm not gay. I'm not a transgender. I don't associate, I'm a cisgender woman, and I'm okay with that. I'm not saying that that community is wrong or their beliefs are invalid, but I am not one to say that Dave Chappelle's apology needs to be sufficient for me. It doesn't. I can see where he's coming from and I can talk about that, but I'm not going to say, his apology, I'm sorry, first, he doesn't have to make an apology, or he doesn't have to, his apology wasn't good enough, or that's not me. His apology is not for me to look into. It's not for me to judge. It's for that community, or it's for whoever it is that he's offending. It's for them to decide whether it's good or not. There are too many people on a pedestal that need to step the fuck down, because they are doing way too much. They're doing way too much. And at this point, as much as I would like to say that this is going to stop, it's never going to stop. It's going to be a continuation of things that it's just, this thing is fresh. This thing is going to continue. It's just going to get more refined. It's going to be made in a way where it's a little more mainstream, and it's going to change every year. But this is not going away. And I just want people to like just be careful, because you could potentially be ruining people's lives, and that's just not okay. It's just not okay. I'm not saying that I agree with people's bad actions and people's poor choices. I'm not agreeing with that, but I'm also saying you can't expect people to come and apologize for something that they did, but then to be constantly buried by their past when they keep apologizing, and then they keep apologizing, and then it's always like, I mean, he said this, but we got to bring up stuff that happened in 2010, because that doesn't mean anything. He's not that person anymore, or she's not that person anymore. People grow and change and learn every freaking day, And I honestly feel for Shane Dawson, because he did do these things that they were talking about, but that was many years ago. And how many times is enough times for you to finally get over it and like let us move on? Like, I just, it gets me so, heated, because I understand the need to hold people accountable, but how much is too much? How much is just you wanting to see this person fail, regardless of whether they've apologized sufficiently enough or not? How much is too much, and how much is it just you trying to hold power over someone bigger than you? You know, I'm just saying. And my dog has no respect for me. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You have no respect for me. We just stare at each other. He's just like me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm so disrespectful to him. And he's an angel. Love you. Anyways, that's how I feel about that. I know I'm gonna have more to talk about within this thing, because I'm a very much, I hate that I'm like this, but at the end of the day I can't change it. But I'm very much a devil's advocate person, where I always try to be neutral. When even my friend, when she comes to me with her issues, I'm not one to always side with you. I'm always gonna be like, okay, I understand you, but this other person is not here to defend themselves, so I'm gonna try my best to also be their advocate, and in a way kind of help, because I don't know the full story, and I'm just not gonna agree with you on your side just because you're here with me and he's not, or he or she's not here to defend themselves. I'm just not gonna do that. I've never been that person. If you're both next to me, again, I'm always in the middle. I'm always neutral. I'm always like, I always try to play devil's advocate, and that's gonna get me into some trouble later on in my life, I'm sure. But there's always your side, my side, and the truth. And unless you are me or the other person or the truth, at the end of the day, whatever you say is not, it's not definitive to the, I don't know what I was gonna say, but it doesn't contribute. It doesn't do anything for the conversation. So that is where I want to leave that at. Yeah, I could honestly go on and on and on and on and on about that, but I'm not going to, because it's Friday, baby, and I am in a good freaking mood. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you're listening on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, go ahead and leave a review. Reach out to me on all of my social medias. Misfits.eu on Instagram is my personal. Misfits Room is my podcast. And again, don't forget to check out my store, themisfitshouse.com. Check out my new collection, a new one coming soon next year, at the top of the year. And as always, just be safe, you guys, and just be considerate, and just be open-minded. And I will talk to you guys in a couple days. Monday? Wednesday? In a couple days. So yeah, hope you guys have a good weekend, or I hope you guys had a good weekend. I don't know. I'm losing it. But I gotta go. So bye.